Welcome back everyone to viralstocks.io. Guys, we have a lot of stocks to cover in today's video, all from one very specific sector. So we're going to be going over this very specific sector and how there is a ton of money to be made within this sector. So we're first going to hit on all the stocks that made a ton of money already, and then make sure and stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm going to be showing you guys a few stocks in this sector that are going to be on the lookout for us here at viralstocks.io. So if you guys do not know what we do here at viralstocks.io, we go on the hunt every single day of the week to find you guys the best opportunities on the NASDAQ and the NYSE in the penny stock world. We find high probability trading opportunities, specifically short-term high probability trading opportunities. We are not here to find the next long-term investment. We are not here to find the next dividend stock for you guys. We want you guys to make 20 to triple-digit gains very, very quickly, anywhere from 20 to 50 to over 100% gains within a relatively short amount of time. That's exactly what we do at viralstocks.io. So if you guys want to get our alerts, make sure and enter in your email address here. The link will be in the description below. And then make sure and enter in your phone number. Phone number is way faster than email. But anyways, guys, let's get into today's video. So the first stock I want to start with here is Camber Energy. Now this is ticker symbol CEI, right? Now as we can see, this stock is only up about 3% on the day, but nevertheless, over the last 5 days, it is up over 50%, right? Now here, you already know the industry. It is the energy and the oil industry that is killing it lately. Now, we've made a ton of money already on this channel in CEI specifically, right? We made money on CEI, IMPP, INDO, all kinds of oil stocks over the last several months, and now it seems like oil is coming back and there's more and more opportunities here. So CEI up over 50% or almost 50% just in the last 5 days. They also have a very close relationship with a company called Viking Energy, VKIN, and I'm sure we're going to be talking more about this as the days go on here. Now let's move on here and talk a little bit about Camber Energy. So it says, an oil hedge and other positive catalysts. So no doubt, ever since Russia invaded Ukraine, I mean, oil prices have been on the rise. Obviously, it's terrible for us at the pumps, but it's good for anyone invested into oil stocks, right? Oil has been soaring, and in return, CEI stock has been soaring as well. As you can see here, for example, on April 12th, West Texas Intermediate crude was trading at $96 per barrel. This morning, all the way up to $109 per barrel. Right now, this was a few days ago, but as you can see, it says in the same period, Camber jumped about 30%. It rallied from 76 cents on April 12th to about 99 cents just today. And actually, it's sitting over $1 per share today. So it's very true that Camber absolutely pumps when oil pumps, but that also goes in the opposite direction. As we can see, Camber is also going to plummet when oil prices fall. So no stock has zero risks. That is your risk with Camber Energy. You get like a tenfold, right? So whatever oil does, Camber Energy does 10x that as a percentage wise, right? But also if oil falls, Camber Energy is going to fall 10 times more than that. So it's like an amplified version of oil. And that's what happens with a lot of these oil penny stocks. But there's also a very good point to point out about Camber Energy, and that is they have big catalysts coming up. Camber is also developing carbon capture technology, renewable diesel, and a system that can quickly locate power line outages, all which could become quite lucrative for the company, right? Now, in addition to that, there's also big investors pouring into Camber Energy. On January 6th, we can see that they reported an institutional investor, and they had agreed to buy $100 million of preferred common stock from Camber. The company did not divulge the name of the investor. So this is a random investor that agreed to buy $100 million of preferred stock from Camber that will ultimately be converted into common stock. So very, very important here that they have big investors pouring in, right? And we can see Camber Energy is doing very good. Now, they also have a close relationship, maybe too close, to Viking Energy, ticker symbol VKIN. As we can see here from Moon Market, Viking Energy, 3 new filings today. It's all coming together. The goal is to put 73% of VKIN financials into CEI and eventually merge 100% of Viking into Camber. The future is bright. So, no doubt the future is bright. CEI is on our list. VKIN is going to be on our watch list here very, very soon. As you guys can see, the sector to keep a lookout for is the oil sector right now. We could see some stocks continue to rally. So, obviously, CEI is rallying. This is going to be on our watch list for a possible alert to send out to you guys. But we have some other stocks that are on our watch list too that I want to share with you guys in today's video. But if you want to make sure you get those NASDAQ and NYSE penny stock alerts, make sure you are signed up at viralstocks.io. We obviously talk a lot about penny stocks on YouTube pretty much every single day of the weekend. We find some absolutely great stocks for you guys to invest in, but if you want to take that even a step further, getting our penny stock alerts is the way to go, and it is all completely free. So make sure you click that link in the description. It'll be pinned in the first comment, or you can head to viralstocks.io/signup, where you can then enter in your email address and your phone number so you get these penny stock alerts at market open. Now, understand, this is not every day. This is 1 to 2 times a week, only when we see the opportunity present itself. We are not going to blow you up with a bunch of random garbage. We are not that kind whatsoever. So just understand that. If you signed up recently, you may have not even gotten an alert yet. But just note, we have some alerts coming up next week. We have some catalysts prepared, I should say. As long as the price action meets our scanner and everything looks good, we will be sending those alerts out to you guys. So make sure you guys get them first, and you can capitalize on any opportunities that they may present. Hey, we can't guarantee anything moving forward here. All we can say is we've had a pretty dang good track record in the past here. But anyways, moving on to the next stock on today's list, one of the biggest runners for today, that was ticker symbol IO. This is Ion Geophysical Corp, right? As we can see, this stock ran up 91% today. That is absolutely massive. And as we can see, Ion Geophysical shares double after 5-year contract from Bruni, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, Shell Petroleum, right? So once again, in the oil, in the energy sector, the company landed a very big deal, 5-year contract from the Shell Petroleum company, and which is a joint venture between the two companies, actually, and they were able to rise their stock price very, very much on this good news. But once again, directly in the oil sector. Now, I do want to jump around here for a minute. I want to talk about one stock that had a pretty big short report issued, which could be pretty bad for the company. So we want to talk about this, but it also could be good as far as a dip buying opportunity if you're interested. But make sure and stay tuned until the end of the video, because I have 2 penny stocks in the oil industry that we want to keep our eye on, and we are keeping our eye on here coming up in the future. But I want you guys to have a first look at them. But anyways, here, that is ticker symbol DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp. And as you can see from here on Twitter, it says, we are short DWAC. So a short report right here. Report right here. We believe DWAC will never secure regulatory approval to close its proposed merger with Trump Media and Tech Group. And the SEC is cracking down on SPACs, and DWAC is a poster child from some of the worst abuses the investment vehicle has spawned. And you could just read down this whole line here just going on the short report. We really don't want to hit on it too much, but we know short reports are generally speaking pretty bad for the stock, right? I mean, this stock is down about 6% today, which isn't really the end of the world, but overall, the last several months, they have been getting absolutely crushed, right? I mean, you can see they reached a pretty high point here at around 97 and then came down over 50% to where they sit right now at $45 per share. So DWAC is one that you want to keep on your watch list, but I'm not sure that it's going to have too much potential, at least here in the near term, just because of that big short report. But we're going to keep this one on our watch list and see if anything comes about. If there becomes great news released on this company and this and that and all that, it could really, really pump now that it has such a pullback, right? So keep this one on the back burner. Just wanted to fill you guys in on that. But the 2 stocks that we are watching currently in the oil industry, number 1 here is ticker symbol IMPP. IMPP is Imperial Petroleum, another stock involved directly in the oil and in energy sector, right? Now, this stock shot up massively, and we were able to capitalize on almost all of these gains. 1,400% gains. I think we were able to capitalize on about 800 of them, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So shout out to everyone who was able to capitalize on these gains on IMPP. We absolutely killed it with this stock here. And also INDO. Now INDO, another stock, it's up 2% today. Well, down, actually closed down 1% here. So not much movement today, but this is another stock that runs up substantially with oil. This stock ran up 1,200%. We were able to capitalize on about 600% of these gains. And so these two stocks are on our watch list, right? The oil sector going crazy. We can see CEI going up quite a bit here. Some of these other oil stocks pumping based off of new deals. If we get some run up on oil, and if oil really starts to pump, IMPP and INDO are going to be the oil stocks that we are looking out for. But regardless, oil was the move today. Keep an eye on CEI, IMPP, INDO, VKIN, and obviously you can keep a DWAC on the back burner as well. But let's keep an eye on oil here and see what ultimately comes about. Camber Energy is hot though, so this one is at the top for our watch list as well. But regardless though, that is all I have for you guys in today's video. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and make sure and come join us over there at viralstocks.io so you can get all of our NASDAQ and NYSE penny stock alerts. And as always guys, I will see you in the next video.